I want to touch a little base on something. So stick around. Hopefully, if I did this right, you get to see my cool new intro. And a link to the person that made it will be in the description, or their Twitter X profile. You can reach out. They do some amazing work. They made a new logo, and they made a couple different intros and exits and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. So I want to promote them because they did a great job. So what I wanted to talk about, and one of my concerns with this game, as I think it's a lot of fun. I've had a lot of fun and I've enjoyed it. I've had probably, I don't want to say a record amount of people popping into streams, but I made a video on my thoughts on this game, and it provided, I don't even know if it might have hit 600 views, which is the most of any of my videos. It has the most likes and the most comments of any of my videos, which I think is just awesome. My subscriptions have gone up. Subs have gone up since I started playing this game. I've only dropped a few little things around the world to say, hey, come check me out during my streams. But the concern that I have, and it's not even with the season reset or anything, I don't understand any of that. I have not yet watched anything with the devs on the Discord. I don't know why they didn't live stream it or something like that, so people could watch it in real time. I was at work. I can't load Discord while I'm at work, but I can listen to Twitch or I can listen to YouTube. And I don't know why they didn't do that to me, especially with something that people are so confused about. But that's not what this is about. So this video, my concern is the same concern that I had with Synced. So I was a huge fan of Synced. I enjoyed every minute of it that I played, but I ran into a barrier where either I was under-leveled compared to everybody else in the game, or I was over-leveled compared to anyone else in the game. So when I got through the tiers, I got all the way, I think, to 5, and I couldn't ever get matchmaking for 5. I could get matchmaking for 3 and sometimes 4, but I could never get 5. So what I've found in this game, I have moved my base, but I've noticed that before I moved my base, all the other bases had moved as well. So since then, I have moved my base to just a random place, because I really don't think where your base is that important, considering you can just fast travel to it whenever you want. But the concern I have is I used to see players out in the world doing things, listening. Even if I was in my house, I would hear bikes drive by, trucks drive by. I would hear players. I don't hear players anymore. I don't see players anymore. I have tried the other day. I tried to matchmake for a riff. Nobody joined. I matchmade and I couldn't join anybody. And even when you go in and look at like grinding those riffs or whatever, there's not an overabundance of people in my server anymore. And there's houses, but they're very few that I've seen. And I've even hung out at some hoping to see another player, and there's nothing. So I kind of wish the servers had a count on how many people are playing on the server. And I know you can switch through worlds and stuff like that. So even if you're on the same server, you could be in a different world. But my concern going forward is that if there is things in this game that requires a multiplayer aspect where you cannot solo, you may not have anybody to solo or to matchmake with. I don't know what the player count is. I didn't look it up on Steam. I easily could have, but I don't pre-think a lot of stuff. So, but yeah, that's my major concern. So far, I enjoy everything about the game. I had a little bad spell the other day when I was doing a boss fight, and that's only because it had a particular mechanic that I despise. As far as, when you're fighting, you need to be able to see the attack coming. And when the fight ends, if the thing you're hunting gets all their HP back, you should get all your ammunition back. To me, that's not a great mechanic. if you lose everything but they gain everything. I don't like that. And I don't like attacks that you can't counter because you can't see them. You know the attack's coming, but you don't know where it's coming. So but those are minor, you can adjust. But as far as player count and server players, like I said, I haven't seen a player in probably 2 weeks. It might even have been 3 weeks ago, I think, when a player came to my house and hung out. I know there's players in other servers because they have answered my little notes that I've left around. But in my server, like I said, it's been 2 weeks since I've seen another player. So that's my concern. I'm going to continue to play. I kind of wanted to get to level 50 before we get to the thing. But I'm not really sure. I kind of want to play something else. So I've been kind of hinting towards Lord of the Rings Online. I've never read the books. I don't think I've ever watched a movie. But the same with Harry Potter, and I really enjoyed that game. So I don't know. I've been pondering it. I played a little while. I played a ton of Guild Wars, so I thought maybe I'd try that one as well. Take a little break from this one because honestly, I don't want to say I'm getting burnt out, but I am running into the situation where I'm constantly looting all the time. Fighting and looting, and granted, I know it's going to get harder, and I think I'm at level 40 right now. So I'm really close to the 50, but I think probably by the time you see this, it'll be Saturday, I think is when I'll upload this. And it's Wednesday the 14th when I'm making this. You will see it on Saturday following the 14th. So I have probably played Wednesday night. I probably played Lord of the Rings. So if you see this and you want to see more content with this, if you want to see me keep going with this, give it a thumbs up, give it a comment, sub. Everything's free. I ain't begging. I'm almost at 100, which was my goal for the end of the year, which would be pretty awesome. I know it's small potatoes, but I like baby steps. So I'm not looking to get rich on this. I just do this as a little fun little hobby for me to do. I'm still working on my dual PC. I have everything working except the sound. I still got to tweak a few things, and I got to watch a couple more videos and figure that out. But regardless, take care. Enjoy whatever you're playing. Have fun with whatever you're playing and help out whoever you can. And if you ain't doing nothing on a Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday from 9:30 p.m. Eastern until probably later than it should be, stop by and communicate in my chat. Got a couple people that show up every week, really nice people, and or every night I should say. And I'd like to add a few more little chatters to it. And who knows, maybe there's some games that you play and I play as well. My link for the Discord is also in the description, so feel free to click that. I'll let you know whenever we're going live or whatever. So go from there. All right, thank you. Take care.